Rico!
Tony!
Rico!
Tony!
Alex, Tina, what the hell are you shouting about? We have customers here.
No, we don't.
No, but we could.
I'm here.
Shut up, Donnie. You don't count.
Boo-hoo.
What are you arguing about?
Whether Rico shot Tony or Tony shot Rico.
Wait, there was a shooting? Did you call the police?
No, Richard, it was, it's just easier to do a flashback.
Hey, Tina, could you hand me that copy of MacGuffin Weekly?
What's up, fellow nerds?
Hi, Feldstein.
Hey, I got a question for you.
What you got?
Were you knowing that song Copacabana?
The Barry Manilow song?
It's a cold case. Never been solved. Aren't cold cases the big thing in podcasts? Don't they get the big numbers way more than comedy shows?
We need to take this case.
Couldn't we just ask Barry Manilow?
No, we're going to solve this cold case. Hashtag true crime. Thanks, Feldstein.
Oh, and one more thing. Boodle bang!
Oh, that Feldstein.
Wow, that flashback had a laugh track and everything.
Feldstein is very popular.
Pick a side, Richard. Rico or Tony?
I haven't listened to that song in 20 years. I don't know. Can't we just listen to the song? Doesn't it say?
Well, it's not clear in the song, and we don't have the rights to play it.
Oh, right.
We need to go to Cuba. Let's solve this.
Hold on, this is silly. Why do we need to go to Cuba? Just because Feldstein asked a question?
Because now it's bothering me. And I can't go on not knowing.
I don't know, we can't just close the shop. I got open mic poetry on Tuesday and...
So you'll be disappointing the 3 people you strong-armed into coming to see you?
Only one. The other 2 are going to Cuba.
We can't go to Cuba.
I need to go to Cuba. They have things there I've never tasted. I need a Cuban sandwich and a cigar.
You had those yesterday.
But they weren't officially approved by the Cuban government.
My family escaped from Cuba. Why would I go to Cuba?
Surrealismo.
Surrealismo?
Surrealismo. It's a drug. It makes everything around you surreal, and you pretty much zone out for days.
Does that exist?
No, I made it up. I don't speak Spanish.
We're going to Cuba.
Killing time! Series 2. We still don't have a theme song. Here's episode 2. Cold Case. Ugh, that was the worst 70s playlist ever. Not one song by Foreigner. Did they even listen to radio in the 70s? I mean, come on.
You picked it.
Yeah, because 70s rock is proper road music. When you had control of the stereo, you put Yes We Have No Bananas on repeat.
Well, I offered to play.
No!
My poetry, set to jazz, is...
No! It doesn't matter. We just crossed the border into Cuba.
On an island?
I found a shortcut. Don't question my navigational skills.
Didn't you once get lost in your own neighborhood?
I see a sign. Cuba, birthplace of Ricky Ricardo. Wow, a legend. Wait, I smell cigars. Arroz con pollo. Arroz con picadillo. Rum. Ooh, fried plantain.
Well, I guess we better...
I think we lost him. Should we go?
Jazz club? Open mic poetry?
Well, I guess it's up to me to. Tienda, fashion. Ooh, dresses. Six hours later.
Oh, mi estómago. No es bueno. Que lastima.
Alex, are you okay?
I ate all the food in Cuba.
Do you need anything?
Some dulce de leche would be nice.
Finally, I found you. Tina, why are you dressed like Carmen Miranda?
It's authentic Cuban dress.
It's not.
They had it in a Cuban shop.
That store name translates to stupid shit for tourists.
I don't care. It's cute, and I always have snacks in my hat.
I want snacks.
Why are you covered in tomatoes?
Open mic night was interesting.
Wait, like salsa? I'd like some salsa. Tina, do you have any nachos in your snack hat?
What happened at open mic night?
Oye, mire por ahí, el poeta mierda, el hombre tomate.
What did they say?
I don't know, something about liking my poetry.
Ow, what the hell?
Ooh, salsa delivery. Can you throw some chips? Thank you.
It's how they show appreciation.
Want to try that again?
They hated my poems.
They spoke English?
No, that's the thing. Even though they couldn't understand a word, they still hated it. Passionately. Like, my poetry transcended the language barrier, but in a bad way. Unfortunately, it happened to be tomato night. Everyone who went got a free tomato. That seemed like monumentally bad planning.
Where's your tomato?
That's what you got from my story? That I have a tomato?
Do you?
Yes.
Thank you.
We totally forgot to solve the mystery.
The what now?
The sole reason you wanted to come here? You said if we didn't go to Cuba and solve this cold case, you'd never be able to sleep again.
Oh, that. Who cares? They're probably all dead anyway now.
So, should we just go home? I'm tired and Alex won't stop eating my jacket.
Let's just find a hotel. What's hotel in Spanish?
Hotel?
All right, then. The next morning.
I'm hungry. What's for breakfast?
Bad news, guys. Turns out we're in the wrong place. I just looked at a map, and the only thing north of Havana is water. We're in the wrong country.
You're just now looking at a map? How did you get us here?
I asked someone, and they said to just keep the moon behind you.
Who are you, fucking Columbus? You expect us to navigate by the stars?
Well, to be fair, it worked. We're in Cuba.
But if you'd looked at a map, you'd have known this was a pointless trip.
Well, I, for one, enjoyed the trip. I got to eat new food, saw strangers throw tomatoes and beer bottles at Richard. Tina bought me a snack hat. I call that a win.
Yeah, it's been great for me. My Instagram is on fire. We got a free hotel room because I posted a selfie with El Hombre Tomate in front of their building.
Is that me? Am I el hombre tomate?
Yeah, you're famous.
Is that good?
Not that kind of famous. More like Gallagher famous.
It did seem weird that the fruit basket at the hotel was nothing but tomatoes.
So, where to now?
I don't know.
Can we just go home?
Does anyone still care about the cold case? Okay, then I guess we go home.
Wait, hold on. What about surrealismo?
Surreal what now?
Surrealismo? The drug that you mentioned in the first act? You said it makes everything surreal and it was the only reason I agreed to come here in the first place?
Oh, that drug I mentioned. I guess we could go look for it.
Are you looking for Sargísimo?
Yes.
50 pesos.
I have 2 pesos, a tomato, and this snack hat.
That is a nice hat, but I have a business to run. I cannot sell drugs for hats. Wait, is that El Hombre Tomate?
Yeah, you want a picture?
He's famous. That could get me some good publicity. Tell you what, if I can take a picture with your tomato man, I sell you the drugs for 2 pesos and throw in the hat.
Can you tag me in the pic? Hashtag Tina in Cuba.
Oh, I follow you on Twitter. I'm drug dealer 477.
Oh, good to meet you. So how do we take this drug?
3 drops diluted in water.
Did you just take most of the bottle?
No.
Hey, good luck with that. Hashtag no libel. Hashtag buyer beware.
I make up a drug that turns out to exist, and he takes most of it.
So how do you feel?
Like I'm in a dolly painting of a Bosch painting in a cartoon.
Is there any left?
There's enough. Cheers. How do we get to the comic shop?
Did we fly? Teleport?
What day is it?
You're listening to the Morning Wood and Doobie Show, brought to you live from beautiful downtown Springdale. And in local news, an old cold case was finally solved. Hey, Doobie, remember that Copacabana song?
No!
We could play it.
No, we can't. We do not have the rights to do that. But it was a mystery of who shot who. And now 3 employees of local comic shop Close Encounters went to South Florida this weekend to visit the Copacabana Bar and Grill.
Not only is it the former Copacabana nightclub, it's also known as the place to get good chicken wings.
Remember, all day Mickey and the Brewskinator will be reporting live from the Copacabana Bar and Grill. Mickey, are you there?
Hey everyone, Dan the Waffle Man here. Mickey and the Brewskinator aren't here yet. They're still sleeping off a wicked hangover they got last night when they reported live from Smitty's live nude review. But I'm here, live with 3 local Springdalians who finally solved the cold case that's left millions of Barry Manilow fans and law enforcement officials baffled. So guys, how'd you do it?
Well, the first thing we did was we had to get a good layout of the place, figure out what used to be where. Like the salad bar is where the stage used to be. So we found some local eyewitnesses who were there, and everyone that was seated near the plasma TV screen saw Tony go down in one shot.
And anyone seated near the area of the t-shirt sales counter heard one shot and saw Rico go down.
So we concluded that they both shot each other simultaneously and went down.
So that's what happened?
Not quite. No guns were ever found. But we found one eyewitness that saw something no one else did. The one theory that's never been looked at.
And that theory is?
Herb Alpert.
Herb Alpert, the musician?
Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. According to Jorge Juarez, the band leader of the Acapulco Woodwinds and sworn enemy of Herb Alpert, he was working the register that night. Gigs had slowed down after his album Cool Whip and Other Tasty Treats did not get the same acclaim as Whipped Cream and Other Delights, both albums having been released simultaneously without knowledge of the other's existence.
Jorge said that during the scuffle, Herb Alpert and his band kicked in the door, shot both Tony and Rico, and took all the cash out of the till, all while playing Spanish Flea.
And you think that's what happened?
All the witnesses reported hearing Spanish Flea, but they thought it was just music playing in the speakers. No one saw them. It's almost the perfect crime.
Wow, and there you have it. Any information you have on the whereabouts of Herb Alpert or any members of the Tijuana Brass, please call the authorities immediately.
I have no memory of this. Did we solve the case?
Was that us we just heard live on the air?
Are we still on Surrealismo?
Yes to all three. Boodle bang, bang, bang. Killing Time was written by Tina Leach and Richard Werder, starring Richard Werder, Alex Humphrey, and Tina Leach, with additional voices by James Donahoe and Stan Williams.
Feldstein, do you just stand outside the door waiting for a good entrance line?
I'm a professional, baby. Boodle bang.